guys, this is Kunal Bhatia, and thanks for watching the Kunal Call. We're going to be reviewing what happened yesterday with United versus Copenhagen. United won 1-0, courtesy of a Bruno Fernandes penalty. And it was a very strange game, I have to be very honest. First of all, we have to give credit to the Copenhagen goalkeeper who made 13 saves in one match. That's the that's the best record since the Europa League competition started. So that's a big plus to Copenhagen's goalkeeper. Regarding the match, it was a very strange match. Let's go through the lineups. Yeah, Romero was the goalkeeper. The back four Williams, Maguire, Bai, and Bissaka. The midfield was Bruno, Pogba, and Fred. Surprisingly, and the forward three were Martial, Rashford, and Greenwood, which was expected. And the game started with a lot of slowness from the United's perspective. We were not creating enough chances in the first half, first part of the first half. Copenhagen were attacking and dominating the match. But then in the second part of the first half, we were back in the game. We were attacking. We were making sure that the forwards, particularly Rashford and Martial, get the ball. Greenwood was brilliant. He scored a goal in the first half, but it was chalked out for offside, which is a shame really. He hit the post again in the second half, but again unlucky. Fernandes also had a very quiet game, I would say. He hit the post in the second half, but you know he wasn't as good as he can be, and you could see people were tired or people were not up to it because of the heat, and they were playing the first match out of 14 days. Particularly Bissaka, because he was so poor attacking wise. He's a good defensive player, one of the best we have ever had, but he needs to improve on his attacking game. Because if you look at an example like Arnold from Liverpool, he's so good attacking wise, but not that good defensive wise. But Bissaka needs to improve on that game. He needs to improve on the fact that he can become better on the attacking side. Eric Bailly, which was a surprise to me because he replaced Lindelof, was outstanding. He was so good. He made some last-ditch tackles and blocks that prevented from Copenhagen to score. So that was a good selection by Ole. Maguire, he's the captain of the team. He again steadied the ship and he made sure that Copenhagen were not that dangerous. And Williams was the weakling, I would say, because Williams is a young kid. He's growing in his position, but he needs to improve. And let's see what happens in the next matches. The front three: Bruno, Pogba, and Fred. Out of all three in the first half, Fred was the best player in that midfield. He was so good. He was getting the balls and he was giving it to Pogba. He was going through himself, giving the long balls to Martial or Rashford or to Greenwood. Pogba and Fernandes had a poor, I think, first part of the first half. They were not that great, and they slowly grew into the game. They slowly became better, and they really played well in the second half, because second half they were outstanding. They were trying to make those passes, but the Copenhagen's defense, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, were very good. They were trained properly. They were grilled as to what they have to do to make sure the United don't score. And the halftime was 0-0, and the full time was 0-0 at the same scoreline. Particularly the front three, Greenwood again was very good. He is one of the best young players. I think he's the best young player right now. He is so clinical, left foot, right foot. He doesn't give a damn. He can score. And with Martial, he played the best in his United career from the 80th minute to the 110th minute, because he was unplayable. No one could pick him up. No one. And his what do you say? He was fouled in the penalty box, courtesy of a Juan Mata pass, and we will talk about him later. And Bruno scores the goal. Regarding Rashford was pretty poor. He was not up to the mark. He was not good. He was not focused, and he had a very poor game. And I would want him to get back, because he takes a few games like how Rooney did in the past, to get back on track and to be clinical again. So he has to improve, because we have 2 games left, and if we win these 2 games, we'll win the European Cup. And in the extra time, what do you say? In extra time, Ole made the change, and he got Mata on for Greenwood, and Mata was outstanding. He was the one player we needed who could cut, and who was cut through those defenses, and who was calm again. His calming influence helped, and we were dominating with him, Bruno, and Pogba. It was a different ball game altogether. So we have won 1-0, courtesy of a Bruno Fernandes penalty, and we are into the semi-finals of the Europa League, and that match will be on Sunday, and we will find out today if Wolves or Sevilla will face United. Let's see what happens over there. I'm going to talk about actually what has happened in the past week. The Premier League Manager of the Season candidate came out. Um, Klopp from Liverpool has been nominated. Chris Wilder from Sheffield United has been nominated. Brendan Rodgers from Leicester has been nominated, and Frank Lampard from Chelsea has been nominated. Now, I don't have any problem with Brendan, Wilder, or Klopp because they were very good. Brendan, I'm a bit skeptical because they bottled the top four race. They were leading 14 points ahead of Man United, who were in the fifth place before Bruno came, and everything changed after that. But with Chelsea, I believe they would. I don't think Frank Lampard deserves to be nominated, because if Frank deserves to be nominated, I think Ole also deserves to be nominated, because he got a team from nowhere. Literally, we were 14 points away and we got to third, not even fourth. We went to third, and that you have to give him a lot of credit, because people don't give him a lot of credit, and that's infuriating as a United fan. With Lampard, yes, they didn't sign players. Yes, they had to play the academy boys, but they lost badly to Bayern Munich 7-1, and they lost to Arsenal in the FA Cup final, where they should have won. But Arsenal have gotten better because of Mikel Arteta. He has tactically made Arsenal better. So that's what happened. And with United, with the next season coming up, we still have two more games, and I hope we win the European League, because European Cup, because that makes us we another trophy in the European category, which will make it five. We have won three. We have already won Champions League three times and Europa League once with Jose Mourinho. And if you win it this time, we will make it five. So that's a good thing for United. I think personally it will be good for Ole to win the first major trophy of his career at United, because it will give the boys a sense of belief and sense of accomplishment that they have won the league. Also, they won the Europa League. And yeah, that's what happened. And I will see you again. We will keep posting videos every 3 to 4 days. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like, and take care.